Okay, no meme, no sus. I actually do have something I want to talk about with Among Us, and that's the general lack of content within this game. Along with a general lack of polish, there's not really that much content in this game right now for some reason. And I feel that it doesn't really make sense for this to be the case. I'm well aware that Inner Sloth is made up of like 10 people, and half of them aren't even programmers, but there's reasons for why this isn't a really great excuse, and I'll get into that later. Yes, I'm well aware of the fact that I am unironically making a review of Among Us after how much of a meme this game has become. You do not need to remind me. Just type Amogus in the comments or something. I feel like a lot of people don't know just how popular Among Us got when streamers like XQC started playing it. It started to get popular in July and August of 2020, but the game really peaked in October. I have no doubt that they were raking in mad cash, even though the game is $5. That's still a lot of players that bought the game, and the skins, and the mobile ads. The devs really should have been making a new map early September, maybe October. They didn't even reveal a new map until December at the Game Awards, and then didn't even release it until March? That's 5 months after the initial hype of the game. Looking at the Steam charts, you can really see the decline in player numbers, especially in December. Some may argue that since Inner Sloth is a small team, they couldn't get as much content. No. Stardew Valley has exactly one developer, and he's been pumping out content a lot since the game launched in 2016, and has been generally consistent in his updates. Along with this, there's more content to keep players playing to hold them over until the next update. So despite the fact that it's yearly updates, there's still a lot of content. Y'all know why Fortnite is still really popular, despite people saying that it's a bandwagon game that'll die in a year? It's because they continue to make content for the game. Among Us has basically devolved into TF2 at this point, only releasing skins with no real news of a major update in sight. They really should have hired some more devs to get content updates out faster, especially since the updates don't really add much to the game anyway. Like, yeah guys, changing the UI and animations of the game twice will totally hold us over. Okay, I guess I am being a little unfair here. I should probably give a little bit of backstory here, because there was some other plans that Inner Sloth dropped. Initially, they were going for a sequel to Among Us, however this plan inevitably changed because it's a stupid idea, because Among Us 1 is already really popular. The big problem that Inner Sloth faced was that their code was, quote, so outdated and not built to support adding so much new content, which is, very not good, to say the least. Which is why instead, all the new content that they had planned for the sequel would go to Among Us 1. This meant that they had to go deep into the core code of the game and rework several parts of it. This wording is a little weird, but it is an exact quote from the dev. There's multiple conclusions you can take from this statement. 1, their code is really messed up beyond repair. 2, the people who initially worked on the game stopped working on it, and now the new devs have to work on this. Or 3, they don't know how to code. What this game really needed was a Steam workshop. I genuinely believe that having a community to make content for the game would have been way better and would have kept high player numbers and allowed the devs to focus on the really big stuff. The main issue I see with Inner Sloth is that they're way too slow, fitting for their name. In fact, they're actually a lot slower than modders. We all love them, especially Among Us YouTubers who had to rely on them for any sort of content for the past year or so. My main issue with Inner Sloth, especially with the newest update, is that Town of Us has been out since February of 2021 and has had all the roles and more 9 months before the actual game did. You could have had a whole kid during this time, but that would also imply that Among Us players would have sex, so probably not actually. This is another reason as to why I think there should just be a Steam workshop. These could have been available for everyone to play instead of just having to go to GitHub and download it. I also have to wonder where they're going with these roles, because they're almost the exact same as the ones from Town of Us, but toned down to be a little more balanced. Are they going to add more roles that are similar to the ones in Town of Salem, or are they going to come up with brand new ones? Not to mention, modders also created a new map. YouTuber and streamer 5UP was able to commission an entirely new map and probably made it just as fast, if not faster, than Inner Sloth did with Airship. It may be one map, but hey, at least they're tied. Also, while I was editing this, they put out their new roadmap, which does include the new map, but it's in the coming soon section, which I guess means that we're waiting for another child, I guess. Alright, so that's my main issue with the newest update, but I have a couple other grievances that I'd like to voice here real quick.
Among Us.
One thing I'd actually like to congratulate Intersloth on is the real quick improving of the netcode of the game. It was really bad to start, and I'm glad that they actually fixed it pretty quick. So how are there still glitches in this game? How the fuck am I down here? Where am I? Where the fuck? Look at where I am. I am in the void. What? I've been banned for hacking! Some of them have been patched out, but there's still a surprising number of glitches in the game that aren't even that hard to find. The level up system in this game is so boring and forgettable that I actually forgot about it completely until I was editing this together. 15 players should have been limited to airship only, as it's really hectic and clogs up the comms pretty badly, and even on airship it's a little hectic, but at least the size of the map kinda justifies it. This one might actually just be me, because I have to babysit children when I play this game. I think some of these people might not be, normal, you know what I mean? Why do I still not have a way to teleport to other players while I'm dead? Literally, this is such a basic quality of life feature that everyone would appreciate. My last grievance I'd like to bring up is the look of this game. Do they really need to change the UI of this game twice? I actually really like the first change to the UI. It keeps the charm of the original while also allowing players to see the accessories. It had a quality of life change that was quite nice. Literally, what the hell is this? I know that they did it to compensate for 15 players, but it just looks so weird. It doesn't really match the feeling of Among Us. It almost feels corporatized with the weird rounded edges and the toned colors. It just doesn't really look good in my opinion, and I feel like they didn't need to change it. I can almost understand the decision to change up the visuals, but I feel like they should have held off on it, especially considering that there was no news of a major update at the time, and it really should have just been bundled in with the next update. Listen, I'm not making this video out of spite. I genuinely like this game, despite the meme. I just genuinely wish this game wasn't almost completely forgot about, and god damn it! I literally said the exact same thing about Fire Emblem Three Houses. I have my expectations low at all times. How does this keep happening to me? It's a quirky little game about astronauts. It's literally just the thing, and I was still let down. I literally don't even have enough friends to play this with. I'm stuck with random children that must have popped out of the womb yesterday based on their decision-making skills. What? Why did I get what? Huh? How did it? What? Oh my god, they're blaming everyone but the imposter. Oh my god, are you kidding me? My imposter partner didn't even vote. What? Are you fucking kidding me? I hate this game. Why did I just get voted? I still don't understand why I got voted. That is literally the dumbest thing You know, maybe the real reason I don't like this game anymore is because of the memes. Memes, the DNA of the soul. Expose someone to sus long enough, they will learn to be the imposter. How about I med-scanned? Is that a meme? You can't fight nature, Jack. Wires, card swipe, all tasks, all memes passed along. That bit about red sus, now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite. It spared you the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you most enjoyed it. That was until somebody saw you kill on cams. Then you realized you were going to get voted off. You're right. About me, I mean. I thought I could walk off Skeld into a normal life. But who am I kidding? I was born sus! That bit about me being a crewmate, I guess I needed something to keep the imposter in check when I was knee-deep in bodies. What are you saying? I'm saying when the imposter is sus!
Get Wi-Fi anywhere you go! Really, nigga?